with Rental and Realty Group, and today we are doing a builder spotlight. This is Greer, and he works with Lennar, and we're going to be asking him a couple of the questions that you might have about new construction.
Hi guys, I'm Greer with Lennar in Providence Golf and Country Club.
Awesome. So what are some of the standard features that come in a Lennar home?
So every Lennar home is going to come with 42-inch cabinets like you see here, quartz countertops, solid surface, the backsplash, all your appliances, blinds on the windows, and now that we're partners with Amazon, it would even come with a home automation package.
That's awesome. So the reason I asked that question is because different builders offer different things. That's something you definitely want to be asking your builder when you go out and meet them. Some builders don't include things like a refrigerator or a washer and dryer or a garage door opener, and you guys include all of those things, right?
All of those things.
Okay, perfect. What types of warranties does Lennar offer?
So we're going to cover basically the entire home for the first year. Then we'll also cover anything behind the walls, electrical, plumbing wise, for a couple of years, and then 10 years for the structure itself.
So total peace of mind. And what's your warranty process like for someone that wants to put in a warranty item?
So if it's an emergency, if there's a leak of some kind or something major, loss of AC, in Florida, obviously that's an emergency.
Yeah.
Things like that, we have a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week emergency hotline.
Okay, that's great.
If it's just a standard warranty, maybe you have a chip in a cabinet or something like that, we have a website where you can go in, submit your ticket, and it creates a paper trail so that you're always going to have to
have record of what you did.
Have record of what you did and never have to worry about whether somebody's on vacation, didn't get your voicemail or anything like that.
Okay, that's very comprehensive. That's great. What is the Lennar build time? Are you guys pretty good with inventory? Are you custom home builder? How long would it take for someone to get into a home typically?
So being the biggest builder, it makes us pretty easy for us to just go ahead and build. However, we've been selling faster than we can build lately. So we do have a few inventory homes from time to time, but for the most part, we're just going to keep building. But keeping up with the pace of selling has not been easy.
It's tough. Yeah.
Typical time is 4 to 5 months for us to actually build it once we have the permit.
Okay.
Permitting is a couple extra months, but.
And what would be the process for someone to get a home under contract if they really loved it?
Picking out the home site, getting pre-qualified with our lender because we do own our own mortgage company.
Okay.
And then a deposit. And I walk through the entire process of picking everything out. It's not like they have to go through a design center and set up an appointment and all that. Yeah, we pick out what things they like together. I give them a final number before they even make their decision.
Okay.
And we can be done in a couple hours.
And why would Lennar want them to use your lender?
The biggest thing, obviously because it is our company, people think it's just to make more money for the company, and I'm sure there's a benefit to that for Lennar, but the biggest benefit is for ease of information. Instead of us having to ask the client, all right, get this information from your lender, send it back to them, and then back to us in this vicious circle of asking for things, we don't have to ask them for anything.
So it speeds it up.
It does. It makes it streamlined.
And do they offer anything to the buyer for using that mortgage company typically?
Absolutely. Minimally, we'll offer $6,500 if they're starting from scratch to build.
Okay.
Typically on inventory homes, we're going to offer substantially more than that.
What is the process for inspection during the home buying process or towards the end of the home buying process?
So if somebody is building from scratch and they do want to hire an inspector to go through, foundation and then frame stage and all that, of course, they're more than welcome to do so.
Okay, that's fine.
We just like to have the inspector's information to make sure, of course, that
they're qualified.
They're qualified.
Okay.
But for everybody else that doesn't necessarily need to hire an outside inspector, Lennar does actually pay for a separate company to come and do their own inspections on top of what the county requires. So we're already going through a lot of rigorous inspections anyway. When it comes time to close on a home, typically we've already paid for all those inspections. We've had a lot done. So it usually ends up being that once the buyer does their walk, it's just a couple of paint touch-ups and things like that, ideally. Obviously, that's not always the case.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world, that's what would happen.
Okay, great. And what do you think sets Lennar apart from other builders or from a resale experience even?
So what I have found is it's kind of a combination of the two. So you don't have a whole lot of options like you would with a custom builder, so it's a little bit more like a resale in that manner. But unlike a resale, it does come with the warranty. It does come with a lot of upgrades that maybe you wouldn't be able to get in a resale situation. So a lot of things that other builders are going to charge extra for are already included in our price.
Okay, and speaking of price, that's what everybody wants to know, right? What is the starting price point for this particular community, which is Providence?
So we kind of have it divided into two separate sections. The ones that have the two-car garages that are a little bit thinner home sites, are typically between, say, 280 to maybe on the high side 350.
Okay.
And then the wider home sites that will accommodate 3-car garage homes are going to start just over 300 and go to just over 400.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys. Well, that's all we've got for you today. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Chris.